Hi there, Sasha the CaTellyst here, author at www.sashaclark.com. Today, I want to draw your attention to some important vocabulary in the scriptures, drawing from Parsha Beresheit. If you are new to the concept of Hebrew or Parshiot, welcome and shalom. It's great to have you with us. Each Parsha is one of 54 Parshiot, or 54 sections of the Torah, which is the first 5 books of Scripture. The 54 Parshiot of the Torah serve as the main source text of all study and are reviewed annually, each section being linked specifically to a week of the year. Scripture, to me, is like a multi-layered cheesecake. Yum! You can read about a cheesecake, you can talk about a cheesecake, but it is only when you follow the recipe that you can taste the cheesecake. The crust is the foundation, the Torah, on which the rest of the cake is formed and supported. On top of the crust is the oral Torah. One of my teachers taught me that the written Torah tells us what to do, and the oral Torah tells us how to do it. Then we layer the Nevi'im, or prophets, and once that is done, we can top it off with the Ketuvim, or writings. The acronym for Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim is Tanakh, and many monotheistic people call the Tanakh the Old Testament. I don't like to call it the Old Testament because in our disposable culture, that kind of implies done away with or discarded, and that is simply not the case. Etz Chaim hi lemachzikim ba v'tom keha meushar. Some tools you will need for this lesson. You might want an interlinear version of the scripture. You can check out my blog for the one I recommend. And if you don't own a hard copy, you can always follow along at blueletterbible.org or my personal favorite, www.mechonmamre.org. You may also want to jot down any hot pink vocabulary you see in this video because they will be reviewed later. Bereshit, Genesis, meaning literally from the beginning or in the beginning, is the first Parsha in the Torah cycle. And we begin the annual Torah cycle with Bereshit in the fall, after Rosh Hashanah, after Yom Kippur, after Sukkot. On Simchat Torah is the day when the final phrase of Devarim is read. Then the sun sets, and it is now Shmini Atzeret, and the scroll is turned back to the beginning, and we read the first line of Bereshit, and we have a party. Each Parsha is named for one of the beginning words or phrases from that section to make it easy to remember. We're going to pause this lecture for a moment to play a little Hebrew version of Simon Says called Shimon Omer to get ready for our Torah reading. Just before a public reading of the Torah in communities all across the globe, folks stand to greet the Torah just as one would stand before a king. Shimon Omer Lakum. Shimon Omer Lashevet. Shimon Omer Lakum. Shimon Omer Lashevet. Shimon Omer Lakum. Shimon Omer Lashevet. Shimon Omer Lakum. Now, Bereshit Aleph, verse 1 reads, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Translated usually as, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, zoom ahead to Bereshit Aleph, verse 5, just the second half, because I love this pattern so much, and follow along in the Hebrew with me. Vayahi Erev. Vayahi Boker Yom Echad. And there was evening and there was morning one day. For the sake of our vocabulary lesson today, we are going to also teach you that the first day is more commonly called Yom Rishon, or in English, Sunday. Now scroll down to verse 8 and read along with me. Vayahi Erev, Vayahi Boker Yom Sheni. And there was evening, and there was morning, a second day. Now move along to verse 13. Vayahi Erev Vayahi Boker Yom Shlishi. And there was evening, and there was morning, a third day. Now on verse 19, maybe you could read it aloud with me this time. I will take it slow for you. Vayahi Erev Vayahi Boker Yom Revi'i. And there was evening, and there was morning, a fourth day. Now verse 23. Vayahi Erev Vayahi Boker Yom Hamashi. And there was evening, and there was morning, a fifth day. Yay, see the pattern? Now verse 31. Vayahi Erev Vayahi Boker Yom Hashishi. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Kol hakavod, you're reading Hebrew with me. And then this next one kind of breaks the pattern. So Beresheit Bet, verse 2. Vayakal Elohim Beyom Hashvi'i Melakto Asher Asa Vayishvot Bayom Hashvi'i Mikal Melekto Asher Asa. And on the seventh day, God finished his work which he had made, and he rested. Shemon Omer Lashevet. And now, you already know what that means. Kol hakavod. Shemon Omer Lakum. Shemon Omer Lashevet. So now we know that God sat down, he rested from all his work, and he hopes we'll do the same on Shabbat. The word Shabbat, or Yom Shabbat, doesn't just mean Saturday, it means literally sit down or rest. Now we are ready to sing a song about the days of the week. Shemon Omer Shiruki. Yom Rishon, Yom Sheni, Yom Shlishi, Yom Revi'i, Yom Hamashi, Yom Shishi, Yom Shabbat. Yom Rishon, Yom Sheni, Yom Shlishi, Yom Revi'i, Yom Hamashi, Yom Shishi, Yom Shabbat. Kol hakavod. Shemon Omer Lakum. Shiruki. Sing it with me. Here we go. Yom Rishon, Yom Sheni, Yom Shlishi, Yom Revi'i, Yom Hamashi, Yom Shishi, Yom Shabbat. Yofi. Kol hakavod. Yofi. That was fun. This is Sasha, the CaTellyst, author, adventurer, and academician at www.sashaclark.com. Thank you for joining us. Please continue on to part 2. In our next video, we will learn some vocabulary for things that have to do with what we say or see on Shabbat to make it special. Shalom.